Last we had talked to him. Where are we headed to next? Yes. Oh, shit. You shit. Yeah, I'm done. Oh gosh. Alright. And how's our inventory space looking? We are not bad. Bruce has nada, which is perfecto. Remove that. Let's head over here to Townburg. Hopefully we don't get clapped up by some bandits along the way. And we do. Where are you going? No. You're a bandit.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, I know you were gonna come chase me.
What's the matter? Come on! Ow! Gone weak at the knees, have you?
I don't know why arrows are so weird. It's such a clunky game that way. What is worth some money? Yeah, we'll take this. Arrows, very nice. Wine, gotta have the wine. Bread, bread, wine. Multi, multi. Take that just in case. Oh, dog, you just yeeted me into an oblivion almost.
Hey! What do you think? Look, you're...
I'm gonna go straight in my thing so I can contain it to get it where I want it to be, and then we don't die yet.
Okay.
It's gonna take me
Natural.
I don't know if I'm gonna come in here and say that. Probably not, because everything in here is pink. So.
Don't want to make it in pink.
No. I don't fuck up my stuff.
Where are you going? Another bandit there. Alright. Guess I could probably ride my horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just rolled up on a bandit camp. Wouldn't that be something? Humans. Very nice.
Leszarás. És pont mikor kell... Hey! Látjátok! Ellenség! Picsába hagy már!
It's crazy. This other
Niczak,
guy.
niczak,
There
nie
it
bój
is.
ty telu. Yes!
Oh no. You hated me. Alright. I knew he'd come back if we slept. Then he'll wake you up. And then you get that last kill, you know? So that was a GG to him. I wish we'd get more viewers in here, but I have faith that this will at least help out the YouTube channel. At least we will have some content for people to go through if I finish playing this. Do another RPG, maybe The Last of Us after. So we actually have another quest that we need to do here too. Okay, so we found that, which is great. We don't want to lose track of what's going on here, and we want to be able to go sell our stuff, make some money. We're just scoot bootying right along, ain't we?
What was that noise?
You think you...
All slaughtered.
That's gonna cost you your life.
I did not mean to do that, Sir Peter. You better not poison me, damn it.
Doperdelle! Fucker! Come here! Good boy. That's my little...
Jesus Christ.
I've got some.
Good luck to you.
Let's have a word. Since
It's not worth it. May the Lord watch over you.
I think it's this much block.
Huh?
This much. Block. This much block?
Sure. For what?
I don't want this to turn out much. And it's real hard getting black and white. It's always really hard, but the colors
I've got some
mix
good-
in the shower and like all kinds of stuff. It's just really
Mm.
Am I behind on this side? No, am I behind on the other side? Ew, we're way behind in here.
And where?
In here. I'm watching Death Note in there too.
Mm.
I'm like 10 minutes ahead, it looks like though, because I'm way past this.
Mm.
I know, which is weird because I started with this thing like I don't know. So it should be like a minute ahead.
Can we do? Since
It's not worth. Hi.
They went up a whole 1,000 gold selling some shit.
Hail,
People
Henry.
about to be in trouble.
don't you want?
I can't now.
We'll probably do. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Armor's 33. What's that really? Whatever.
Look at you, lover boy.
How about now?
That sounds wonderful. I want you to.
Have you ever been?
Me and. What do you think?
Well, don't see why not.
I would.
Let's be going then.
Go to taverns a lot, do you?
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Scallops.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
That's where you go to lose wenches, is it?
Oh, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
No need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then.
So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it alright?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh,
But really?
yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
Alright. No,
All right.
it's fine. Alright. Ah, very nice. Not so bad. You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow in calf. That's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her. You'll pay for that, boy. Shit. Hey!
Oh no.
Well done.
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby.
So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
You should go in before Peshek starts fretting.
Whoa.
Well,
My audio sounds weird right now, I feel like. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Alright, now to go all the way back to shits. Oh shit, oh shit.
Come here, you fucker! I'll push your dog for you! Cry now.
You fucking dumb shits. You messed with the wrong Henry today. Get drunk, get stabbed. That's why I don't drink. Just kidding. Hair O dog potion. That sounds disgusting. Bear with me. Gotta go back and do this ratatouille. So what we're gonna do, gosh, this is a double-edged sword. I could just pay the fine, fuck it, we'll make enough money from betting anyway. Funeral for funeral. Alright, is Mr. Homeskill awake? I'm alive. Yeah. Oh, cool. No, I was asleep. Damn it! My friend Casper, I'm good, man. How are you? I'm kind of upset. I tried playing that game that I've been waiting for, Dragon's Dogma. It is Dragon's Dogma shit. Played it for like 2 hours. Was planning on doing like a 24-hour stream, almost 3 hours, and then I was like, fuck this. Requested a refund. Deflated about that. Peshek, oh Peshek, where art thou? I need to bet money, cause move, dog. You motherfucker. Thank you.
God be with you.
God's be with you too, Peshek.
I'm interested in...
Of course you.
What can I bet on?
Can you hear me, by the way?
Let's keep
Can you
it simple.
hear me good?
You can bet on yourself. If you... That's a...
Yes, I want to bet.
All right, well,
A nice little... May the Lord watch over you.
We step all the way out. There we go. Let me check my dang audio. We step all the way out. Yeah, you can hear me.
Hey, you! Don't move a muscle.
you in.
Alright.
You were seen thief. Well, you won't forget. All right.
Oh
all right.
no,
And hand me.
60 gold. What will I do with my other 3,000? Yeah, so I am decent. My kids get home today, so it's still a good day, you know what I mean? Fear.
The combatant's luck.
The Lord be praised.
I'd like... And I need... Good. God be with you.
Time to do a tournament. Once you get the combat systems all unlocked, it is so easy to win these though.
Meeting face to face in this
And you get
round
full
will be
armor
Henry of
every
Skalitz
time for, like,
from the
first
company of
5 times till
Sarate
I get full set.
Kabbalah,
And
who will
It was
measure
done
his
the last
skills
time, sold all the
against
pieces, so I wanna see
Alder
what it is.
Fryer a man-at-arms from Sir Divish of Townburg's garrison. Let us wish the combatants luck.
Call an ambulance. Call
All
an
is
ambulance.
prepared for the first duel.
Not for me.
We will witness a duel with longswords.
Come on, cut. Come on, cut.
Ow! Fucker! What's up? Shit yourself?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I messed up.
I'm over here.
How are you?
You've got to be kidding.
Damn, that was fast. Choose an axe. Damn it, he chose an axe. That's fine.
And now's the time to choose weapons for the next duel. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Jesus Christ! What's the matter? What's your bolt? Yeah.
Oh, there's half row.
And the second duel was won by Henry of Scallops. Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Ratai Tourney.
So there's one guy, we gotta do that 2 more times.
Entering
They get
the
a little
arena
bit
now will
tougher.
be Henry of Scallops from the company of Sir Radzik Kubla. And he will face Calder o' the Tar, Catchbowl of the Ratai Bailiff. Welcome, our warriors. All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Down. Here.
Dang it. I didn't get a combo in there, bro.
Giving up already?
Yeah. Oh, my combo is crazy.
Cunt!
Run, run. Oh, you loser. You need no attack. That's pretty good. Ooh, right in the elbow. You see that shit?
You'll get what for.
The first victor in our tourney is
One tower has
Henry
fallen.
of Scallops.
Looks so mad. Axes again, bro? Why does
Change
everybody want to
weapons
face me with
for the
axes?
second bout. Prepare to watch
Do
a
more
fierce
here so I
fight
can
with
smack
axes
you
and
even harder.
shields.
Go.
What's up? Shit yourself?
Oh yeah. When will these boys learn?
Having proved his combat skills in this round and emerged victorious, he shall proceed to the next round of the Ratai Tourney. The first
Last
combatant
one.
will be Coleman, man-at-arms of Sir Hanush of Laipa. And he will face Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzik Kubla. Let us wish the combatants luck.
Look at the bar, look at the bar.
And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords.
You're going to cry. Way off.
Just getting close to death.
Come and get it.
The first victor in
I
our
don't think I
tourney
ever actually
is
hit him. I think I
Henry
just poked him
of
to death.
Skalitz.
Axes again? How funny.
Change weapons for the second bout. Prepare to watch a fierce fight with axes and shields.
Fucking hell.
Well, come on then.
Lost your wind?
The victor of the second duel is Henry of Skalitz.
Are you not entertained?
Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Ratai Tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanush of Laipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzik Kubla. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.
You put on a hell of a show, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
Take care now.
New armor. Let's make sure everything's good in the hood. How many cobbler's kit or tailor's kits do I have? Just one, so I need to get another tailor's kit real quick. Oh, sorry guys. Putting it back.
Hey,
Okay. Eat your food. Starting. Peasant. I need to feed my dog. Bird chicken.
Hey-o.
There you are.
Look what you'll.
I hope.
Okay now.
Yeah, we
I'd like to-
spending all that bread. You know, boop, 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 boop.
Satisfied?
That's a...
Excuse me. Don't tell me you closed, bro. Alright. But we're just gonna frickin' beep boop all the way over there then. Oh, whatever. It's so dumb. I'm literally outside. I gotta get outside of this though. Patrol! Alright, stop trying to keep me from doing my quest. Oh, no bandits.
I don't know if it's gonna work.
Why?
The black isn't letting it come out.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. If they're done, they'll just go back to normal.
Good sir.
What, like black
Have you a
everywhere or
moment?
something?
What? No, just keep this blonde. And then keep my blonde and then my black white.
Sorry about your luck, fella. This guy was gonna fight me like a pansy and then run away. And I want his stuff.
Who's there? Hey, who's there?
Me. Alright, we can learn how to read finally.
God be...
I'd like to learn.
At this time of day?
I'm looking for.
Must be that farmhand.
This guy letting me wake him up but not wanting to teach me how to read in the middle of the night. What kind of person are you? Talk to the damn scribe, you dude.
Good health to you.
I've come to ask.
Why? Bear in mind...
Or. Here.
We're gonna skip that because it's really not that interesting. Also,
Will I
I'll
manage?
show briefly
You ought to be able to.
how is it if you want to read this. It's really nothing that great.
Worked your way...
I've read
Wonderful.
that being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented.
Does that...
Yeah. Now there's.
I only...
It wants me to read Latin, so same thing. If you're really curious and want to read this, it's fine.
I read the page.
So tell me.
Basically, if you notice, profit, drop it, process.
Nullus est liber tam...
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent.
Thank you.
Alright, now we can read all this stuff. Up our reading skills some. We can also do alchemy now. Little known thing without knowing all the things before. Oops. I'll do it. You notice the little star thing? That means you haven't read it yet. So that's how you can find books later on. We're gonna see if we can. With this, we'll do that. Always do mule, because more carry weight, more stuff to sell. Yeah, sure. Boom, now we're able to do it all the way up. New skill in reading again, which we will do. Magistrate.
Jesus. God be with you.
Let's have a word.
You won't.
Literally doing this just for the skill. Oh, heck yeah, there you go. Good stuff, Maynard. Frickin'. I should probably follow you back, too. Gotta share the love, you know what I mean? Oh, heck yeah, there you go. Stream manager Casper, my friendly ghost. Followed you back. Yo, this shit's wild right here, though. You gotta see this. So I'm looking for this guy who ran an attack on a horse farm.
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce
Here
you
he is. Better be looking.
to Limpy
Wait,
Lubosh,
look at this.
or all that's left of him.
Sheesh.
Sacre. Nothing's ever easy. I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scoundrel. Can't say I'm too surprised what happened to him. He kept company with all sorts of vermin. He was always getting into some kind of trouble. Punch-ups in the tavern and what have you.
God grant.
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre.
I don't know how I can help you, but ask if you must.
Who was this Lubosh?
You could see at first glance he was...
Have you noticed anything?
There wasn't sight or sound of...
Do you know what...
I don't...
That's all.
That's basically the big thing. Nobody knows anything
Goodbye.
that I can talk to, except for talk to the priest.
Whoa.
And if you
Lord
notice,
above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything? What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Judas. Looks like this is meant to be a warning. But for who? Why? Maybe the gang had a falling out. But a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day. Nothing unusual.
no alcohol.
A bed.
Alcohol.
Nothing here. blessings. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seemed
Did you know?
a bit of a lot.
Did you know
My child.
that? Do you know?
So it tells me nothing
Father, there.
of explanation or need.
I've got no.
You're threat.
All right.
May the Lord watch over you.
He won't tell me what I want to know. I'm supposed to fight. Do I have to put up my torch?
Come on then, son. Next time you threaten someone, I understand how you... If you're ready...
The blessings of our...
And...
Alright, so apparently that messed it up. Normally you gotta fight him, which it's fine, but I don't. It's not like I really want to beat up the priest. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here, check the innkeeper where the hell he is.
What?
Play a good old game of dice.
Good.
Bet it all. Bet it all.
I can't wait to see how you throw.
No harm. Now if we came off the 3 wands...
Now I'm for the chop.
Wilson.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Whenever they say that's not good. We're gonna
A tankard here.
Advice. I was gonna get like 2,000 somehow.
I'll be right back with that.
Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
No, I didn't. We gonna risk it for the biscuit. Get a nice one. Give me a 1. Bust. You piece of shit.
We'll see. That'll do me.
I'm gonna do you in a minute.
Ale as usual.
As you wish.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
One beer.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Here you are. And good health.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Coming right up.
To good neighbors.
That was nice. Bust. That's all you can do. Crust. Even better if you boost.
I don't believe it.
I do. We're cooking with gas now.
We'll see.
Yes?
That's it. Finished.
Ale for me. One ale over here, please.
It's no big deal. You didn't have much anyway.
No.
That'll do me.
Here, just as you ordered.
This is a horrible hat.
My pleasure.
My pleasure. What is this, bitch? Chick-fil-A?
It's a good name.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
I'm afraid of losing.
Hardly worth talking about. That's it. We'll see. This'll be the one. Should I? Shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
I have to win right here. There's quite literally no other option.
Mine!
Or are you going somewhere?
Tankard here.
Tankard of ale. Pull me an ale. What's the matter?
We're gonna see how our pickpocketing skill works out. Stop moving, bro.
Coming right up.
What's going on there? Pull me an ale. Hey! Mother of God!
What in the... Who is
What's
it?
that?
What's that? Jesus
there?
Christ! A pick.
But some bitch.
Hey!
Just because you deserve it.
A tankard of ale, please.
For God's sake! There!
Murder!
Over there!
Oh my God! Help! People over there!
You're gonna fucking find out.
Murderer! There!
Stop right where you are! Surrender! You've committed a crime and I'm arresting you. No, hey!
Here!
Lost your wind.
Over here! Quick! Come
Hold
on!
that combat.
Oh my God! My God! God!
Oh, put the ball up, you
Corpse
cunt.
there!
Is that all you...
Over there! Oh my God! There's a corpse! Somebody help!
Someone! Ha! Murderer! Don't let him get away!
I'm going.
Ow!
Bring it on!
You gonna cry now? Yeah, but.
Is that the best you can do? Is that the best? Take that!
There's a murderer over there!
Hey guys.
Hey, there's a of ale for me.
Yeah,
Here,
give me a
priest,
minute.
you piece of poop.
Certainly. I'll fetch it right away.
Worst priest ever.
Coming right up.
I'm sorry I can't tell. But first I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh. I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here, we'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. The parents, the girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle.
Here, but that's happened every game.
I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do.
For.
Then I fled to
They're a big
Talmberg
game.
with the Cumans on my heels.
I decided
They
I
almost
wanted
killed
to
me.
do that on
They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of a church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
You think I'm too young for the job, Father?
I do, to tell the truth.
Well, I can only apologise for my lack of grey hair and gout.
Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Noyel? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our Lubosh, they're still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claim.
God bless
Dreadful.
them.
Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home. Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone, and that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
You're just making excuses. The people who say the church is corrupt are right. You don't care about anyone, only your own comfort.
I'm sorry you see it that way. Really sorry. You've no idea how wrong you are.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujits is in Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too. If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard.
I'd like a beer.
So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. The tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. The journeyman who heard him told me what Hoos is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth in which the church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean? My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticizes the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look,
I've only got 2
I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
Do you like
I'll
it?
be right back with that.
I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up, and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been more... Oh, it's getting quite late.
What do you suppose?
Ah, that sounds like a good plan.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Time for Henry to get trashed.
Przyszła bida mora lat, to nie ustoi żadnej chlap.
Third warning, freedom children. There is a new one coming up. I'll give a second warning for it. It'll be a minute.
Už sej mojí svatý muži, nechtěl bych bejbě jich kůži, nám je to jedno a tak si dáme jedno a požadem si huby jako poslední den. Buďte s vámi, ano rada slávy, a pak ty pasuky a posaď se mi sem, tak posaď se sem a ty palně ven. Ukaž kozy jako vozy, zítra jen tu jsou nejdem, tak nalej mi hned, ať očí se svět.
Enough of this!
Bailiff! Come on over here, sit down and have a drink with us.
Don't vex me again, Father. It's 3 hours past dusk, and curfew is long gone.
So what?
So, I'll have you all whipped, and put in the stocks, and I'll write a letter to the bishop about you, priest.
Well, nothing to worry about then. Everyone knows the only one around here who can write is me.
Enough! Men, throw them out.
This shan't end well for you, fellow traveler, or whatever.
You looking for a fight? Henry, back me up. Go.
Take that!
Alright, punch was me.
You got it.
And those cutthroats will...
I wonder what Teresa's doing now. I could stop by and see her again. I enjoyed it last time.
That...
So we are trashed, which is why the thing's shaking a little bit. Father Godwin
Watch
is
the
opening
step,
the
my
door.
dears. Careful, you don't hurt yourself.
Godwin, you're a buffoon.
Here we are. Look at this beauty.
I believe it's after this scene that the nudity happens. So giving
We
warning.
can't do this, can we?
Who says? Get ringing, wench.
This is wonderful.
Ah, bloody oath.
And now, my dears, comes the climax of the evening.
Yeah, this is the nudity
Godwin,
part.
you old goat.
Come here. Oh.
The priest has mounted up. What do you say, Henry? Shall we take a little ride of our own?
Alright, nudity's over. Uncover your eyes, children.
Well, I have to say that was a fine evening.
Why?
And my black ran into my blonde.
Like you thought it might. Should have like dyed them 2 separate times or something. I mean, like dye, shower,
Godwin, you beast.
dye, shower.
Get up.
I want that coming into my hair.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Wake up, you
Dude,
drunkards.
apparently over like 100
Fucking
people
hell.
got killed in Moscow
Where
because
the...
Moscowians are tired of
Oh, who the hell are you?
Moscow, you know?
Oh,
And they decided
Henry.
to shoot up a whole
My
freaking
great friend,
concert
Henry.
like happened in Paris forever
we have a
ago.
wonderful time.
Well, you certainly did, you old lecher. Now you better pull yourself together quick. You haven't much time. There's some water and something to eat on the table there, but if I were you, I would move my hairy arse before my flock eats me alive.
step-on in my head. Oh my guts. My poor suffering stomach. What was that woman on about? Before my flock eats me alive. I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten?
Where the fuck am I?
What the fuck was it? Mass! Oh shit, I have to say mass. I gotta say mass. You have to help me.
How? You're the priest.
I can't do it in this state. Maybe the liturgy. But I have to give a sermon as well. Oh, this is a disaster. They're gonna excommunicate me. I'd like to help you, but you can. You can do the sermon for me.
What? So, first I investigate a murder no one wants investigated. Then I drunkenly keep the whole town up all night. And now you want me to preach at them from the pulpit? Do you want them to burn us at the stake?
No. No, I've got it. Suppose as Sir Ratzig's protege, you just came from studying in Prague, and you want to share the words of Master Jan Hus, who you recently heard preaching there. Henry, look, from what I remember, we might have overdone it a bit last night. And if the bailiff or someone else complains about me, the bishop's gonna have my guts for garters. So I'd appreciate it if you stop gaping at me like a stuffed squirrel and start helping.
You're mad. You're stark raving mad.
I'm not. It's a perfect plan. It's flawless. Oh. How about this? If you help me with this, I'll tell you who Lubosh's cronies are.
Well, alright. I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do, exactly?
No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you.
Christ almighty.
Wonderful.
Alrighty, let's get dressed, you know. Luckily, some of those plebeians that attacked me, there's some potions that increase speech for a period of time. Her dog, I think, is one. Oh. We're gonna skip this, that's just him doing mass.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
And that's why I don't have a kernel. Every time I diet, I do that. Look.
One should not believe in the church, because the church is not God. God is above all things, and the church is but a means to salvation, which the prelates do not care to hear.
He's right.
It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, humans,
and I hear the
hunger, and and in chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon that!
It is the custom of the gluttonous prelates and monks to preach against sin. But what do they know of us ordinary folk? Let us remember the marriage at Cana, where our Lord Jesus Christ himself feasted with the other guests and drank his fill. And when the wine was gone, he performed a miracle and created more. He, whose companions were poor travellers, simple folk, prostitutes and troublemakers, performed a miracle so the feast could continue.
Now that's the kind of sermon I like to hear.
No, brothers and sisters. Jesus did not condemn alcohol. Drink to lighten the cross you bear in this vale of tears, but not with such abandon that you cannot keep holy the Sabbath. For there should be moderation in all things, and it is not drinking itself that is sinful, but intemperance and beastly indulgence.
He's right.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates. Away with them.
We're fortunate to have our good Father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
I say to you, in the words of Jan Hus, he who knows much, let him speak much. He who knows little, let him speak little. Let each speak as much as he knows. And he who knows nothing, let him at least teach his neighbour one virtuous deed by setting him good example and refraining from playing dice and from fornication. And that applies both to priests and to you, brothers and sisters.
That's his conclusion?
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
Did you secure the green? Casper, somebody that I talked to on TikTok, said he had to go on a mission for
The lad
some
spoke
weed.
well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a
I'm
silver
glad he
tongue.
came here. I don't suppose I'll ever get to Prague, and he told it nicely.
I got drunk with a preacher and saved his sermon.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin.
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubos tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubos came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that. So they fell out from the gang and fled.
Fell out?
Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhof.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too.
The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko. Pius, Timmy.
Pious. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall, too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Yeah, I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
What?
Oh, just cute. Like looking at you.
And I like your hair. Depending on how it feels, I would just re-dye the blonde again at some point.
Did I tell you about my wife's lace mate?
No, I didn't know she did that.
This man said he had a book somewhere I could read.
It's on with it.
I gotta
Quite
read the
definite by
books.
I'm not surprised.
You're right there. Anyway, I showed you. The one I like.
Well, now.
I was surprised myself, but I wasn't sure if you heard myself.
We have to find the cobbler. Let's check the trainers. Nothing. No, look at this one. Good, mate. It says that another message is being checked, blah blah, but good. I already told you, I think, that y'all have been plenty toxic for whatever reason, you know. And it could be one of y'all being an issue, both of y'all together being an issue, but either way it ain't working clearly. And especially if she's blowing up about you not texting while you're at work, like, it's pretty bad.
Can we do... Since I'd almost... Finally...
What the?
We're gonna need to go kill some peeps. once we get back over here, I'm gonna restart the live. I'm posting these videos on YouTube, so I try to keep it under 2 hours. And especially after a little combat like this.
Come here, you fucker. I'll punch your gob for you.
Punch your gob?
Is that the best you can do?
Fucker!
Tom?
Come here, Lily Liver.
Basically.
Is that all you've got?
It's fine.
Get what for?
Make your own life.
You gonna cry now?
I'm joking. Try it on Twitch.
Shit, leave me be.
Christ.
Which is so annoying, but it's very difficult to get people. I don't think I can live stream on a computer to Bigo, and even if I could, your mom would jump on there and I'd have to call her a fat hoe, and then I'd get fucking banned and shit or something. Yeah, at least it's not done, but then I'd have people in there all the time, like basically screaming at me or something, and I'd be like, "Fuck you and your mom!" Like, I'd be like, "You don't even know this dumb bitch that you guys are trying to protect." Like, I ain't scared of the smoke, but I think it's just gonna get really annoying, and then like everybody else in the other lives that I have is gonna have to listen to it. You know what I mean? And they're just gonna be like, "What is this guy on right now?" It's like it doesn't tell them what I see on the other chats, and I'm just gonna be sitting there like screaming at some chick calling my wife's mom a hoe and shit like that.
Why would you be screaming at her if she's calling my mom? Oh, I'll be agreeing with her.
Gosh, now an obstacle. I mean, well, her dude, if nothing else. Oh, I know you're.
Ai, te escucho. Mos me kapot.
One house. Just killed your homeboy in like 2 hits. None of that's very good, dude. Is there really just one dude? Wait, was that a kid? No. He's bacon. There was really one guy waiting to ambush me. Alright, let's hope we can get over here. In fact, we might take... Nah, it's way more shit. Alright, we're gonna get here, we are going to sleep, and we are going to restart the live. Eat. Let's check the timeline. Can we get all the way? We can. Okay, perfect. So, I'm gonna restart the live, and I will be... back on in less than 2-3 minutes. I'm gonna take a piss real quick, make sure, yeah, probably make a drink real quick, and I will be back. So come back to me, Casper.